Appreciate it.
All right, Terry, get it going here. In relation to last week's starting field position, a little more difficult time coming out of the gate, get the quick safety, but how do you feel you guys responded offensively after having a negative play there to start your drive for you?
You know, I thought we did a good job bouncing back. I mean, obviously we don't want to put ourselves in that situation, getting the safety right there, but I thought our guys did a really good job of bouncing back and trying to really come out the second half and play some good football.
Are you starting to feel more comfortable out there?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, again, just the more that I'm, around these guys, the more that I'm, in the meeting room with Josh and Mick and Tom and Brian, just learning as much as I can. We have a bunch of really good players on this team, so, that makes it, that makes my job a lot easier, just getting the ball to those guys, and those guys up front did a great job. So I'm just trying to learn as much as I can and just continue to grow.
You're producing with your arm and your legs. Is there a time clock in your head when to know when to take off with the football?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make whatever play I can to help the drive, help the team win. That's really all I care about, is just helping the team in whatever way I can.
How's the intensity this week? Did you notice a pickup from joint practices against the Lions compared to what Rabel and his team brought?
Yeah, no, it was just like last week. It was a great week of practice for us, high intensity. So I thought we got a lot out of it. Learned a lot. I know I learned a lot. But yeah, it was a lot of fun this week.
Jared, where have you felt yourself progress the most over the last week or two now that you're in game action? Real good?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing for me is just, getting in practice and getting reps and that sort of thing and going through the plays. But in a game, in a live situation, it is a little bit different. So, just trying to learn as much as I can from week to week and progress, as much as I can.
Joe, you had a couple of throws that were close to being picked. Did you have any reaction after? Oh, that probably might have been better off if I delivered it earlier, or?
Yeah, I mean, I got pretty lucky there a couple times, but just trying to, I trust my guys to go and make those plays, and sure enough they did, and yeah, I mean, I just don't need to put the ball in too much danger, so I got to work on that, but overall I thought we did a good job.
And has anyone asked you already about Jacoby Myers? I just walked in.
Nope.
Perfect. Here it comes. Jacoby Myers catches every damn thing you throw at him.
He's a heck of a player. He's been fun to get to know and to play with, and we're rookies together, so it's been fun to grow together.
What do you think of Winovich?
I'm sorry?
What do you think of Winovich?
Winovich, he's right there. I'm not gonna say no. I'm kidding. He's a great dude and has a motor like no other. So he's a heck of a player.
All right.
All right, thanks guys.
Chase Winovich coming boarding as we speak.
I was in my crop top, but apparently this isn't the beach, so this is a professional environment, so we're going to respect you guys.
He talks about your motor, and you can see it, consecutive plays, not only on the sack, but he drew a holding call, a couple hits on the quarterback. It just seems whatever opportunity you got, whether it was a jump step inside, slap, move to the head, you were effective tonight. You feel you're building towards that?
Building towards what?
Towards the success you've been having.
Oh,
The stuff you've been doing at camp.
yeah, I'm just taking it one step at a time. Honestly, today was like a day like any other. Ever since high school, my grandma has been promising me if I played hard and I didn't get hurt, she's been promising me $5 and a chocolate bar, either Hershey's or Sarah's candies. So today was just another day where I just went out there and I said, you know what, I got to play hard. I need that $5 and I need that the candy. So exactly. So I just I know I joke, but at the end of the day, I know I got a lot of support and a lot of people that believe in me, and I feel like I'm representative of a whole Pittsburgh area in a sense, and there's a lot of pride that comes with it. But like I said, last week, it all goes back to my teammates and the hard work that we put in.
Chase, you mentioned to us a couple weeks ago just adjusting to the new techniques that you've been using in the defense. How much do you think your success tonight is feeling more comfortable with those techniques? And if not, what's driving?
Yeah, I think it's definitely that's a loaded question in a sense, because pointing at specific things naturally is going to exclude stuff. Unfortunately, I love you guys, but we don't have all night, so I can't say every reason why it's been going well. But same thing as before. I deflect the success. Any success that I have goes back to my teammates. Either helping me, making the calls, making the adjustments, or in practice, going against each other, or my coaches just, day in, day out, just staying on top of me, making sure, my technique is perfect because hopefully if I can continue playing well and playing smart football, then I'll have more opportunities ahead, and that's the goal. So.
When did you get into the habit of so tirelessly pursuing every play, even when you look like you're out of it? Because some guys
Right,
don't do that.
right. It's weird. I really don't know, why I'm built like that. It might be a gift and a curse sometimes when it's extremely hot, and they're just trying to run the ball away. And I see the guy, in my head. There's a little part of me that's like, you're probably not going to make this play. Maybe this one you should save it for the next one when it comes to you. But you'll see me just sprinting and trying and trying to hit somebody or hit something. So.
How critical are special teams going to be for you when they get guys like Hightower, Van Noy, Jamie all back in the mix at the same time?
Yeah, I've always got my start on special teams. Got it my freshman year of high school. I got it my sophomore year of college. I assume here will be no different. I'll probably get majority of my early reps early on special teams, and they're crucial every rep I get. And they're just every time you're out there, it's an opportunity to learn and get better and improve. So we're going to go back, look at the tape from top to bottom, and just make corrections and get better.
Last question.
What was some of the feedback you were getting from back to the sideline after you felt making some third down stops?
It's usually never too positive. It's more what I can do better, which is the way it's got to be. It's that's just like what great coaches do, and so just what I could do better. You go over the plays. There's so much critiques and specifics that I don't know if I can really get into details. You got to ask Coach Belichick for that.
All right.
Thanks, Jason.
Yeah, thank you guys.
John Ryan.
That's Chase Winovich.
Game's coming for you.
What's happening? What's happening?
How's the early reps against a guy like Davis for you?
Oh, it was just great competition at the end of the day, getting reps with him in practice and getting reps with him in the game. He's a great player, and it was great to compete against him.
Seems like Dave sort of put you on an island, so to speak. A lot of bump and run last 2 weeks, not only the joints, but in both games. How do you feel you've responded?
I'll just try to get better play by play. At the end of the day, it's a learning curve for me. I'm a rookie. But at the end of the day, I just want to compete. I want to go out there and compete. And if they put me on the island, I'm happy to be on the island. It's just work that, I'm just trying to work to be a great player. So that's all I can say about that.
What was it like to be back here in Nashville?
Oh man, I loved it. Spent some quality time with my family, with the wife. Everything was pretty good. And I'm just glad to see my family and see that was out. I know they were out here supporting me, and it was very nice to come back. And it was very cool to be here at the Titans facility. Something that I grew up and I looked up to. And I supported the Titans since I was a kid. So at the end of the day, it was surreal to be back here and be in this locker room and be on that field and just play against them. So it was pretty dope.
Between family, friends, and Vanderbilt people, how many people do you think were here for you today?
A lot. I heard family from left and right. I'll go on one side of the field, I heard Juwan, and I go on the other side of the field, Juwan. Like, you just try to box it out. But at the end of the day, I'm glad they came and supported me. It was definitely dope. Growing up here, elementary, middle, high school, college, and coming back here and playing is just surreal, So I was definitely, thankful for the support.
So on the touchdown that got called back, did you know you were held on that play?
Who?
Touchdown that got called back, they called it back if someone held you.
Oh yeah. I knew he was holding. I knew he was holding.
Anything else?
Cool. 615. We out, baby.
Sharon Williams, I guess, on the thing, Scott, so that
Joe Wall.
Andy, no.
talk about the ability of this team to be responsible to do that. Granted, it's a preseason game now too,
Yeah.
but
I think
they come back.
it's not as clean as it was last week. When I say clean, definitely standpoint. Last 2 minutes again, I think they were coming to 2:23. Sloppy things in that sense, like some coach want to clean up. Special teams, not good yet. But again, going back to Winovich, you see his opportunities, what he's been able to do on the edge. just come across where other guys front side maybe took the play off.
Chase Winovich, there was a swim move he made on one of the offensive linemen early in the game. He just went right there. The offensive lineman looked foolish and going after the quarterback. If he's not able to get to the quarterback, he's putting pressure on the
Yeah,
quarterback.
and Minkovich on the broadcast too said worst place to be in. This is what Bill tells you is pass the player.
Here's Brian Hoyer.
How we doing?
Good. How are you?
2 weeks in a row, doing good?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel you guys bounce back after the early pick?
Yeah.
But it seems like
We got some rhythm, you know. Yeah. It was, you know, I threw a little behind Braxton and you know, Logan did a good job undercutting it. But then, you know, the next drive we came out, we got a good rhythm going, completed some passes and you know, stayed on track. And I think that's where, you know, playing quarterback, it keeps you in a rhythm, and you go down and we punched it in and finished with a good 2-point conversion.
You've been in the league for a while now, and you've been in a ton of camps where they'll bring in 10, 12 receivers.
Yeah.
Can you relate Kobe Myers to anybody? Undrafted kid comes in,
Yeah.
seems like he catches everything you throw out.
Well, hard to compare. I think he's just done a great job. I mean, even going back to OTAs, I remember him making some big plays, and you're kind of looking like, all right, you know, this kid, you know, he's making some plays, and he's just continued to build on that, and he's worked really hard, and it's, you know, it's paying off for him. Steve?
The play of the offensive line.
Yeah.
How they're protecting you.
Yeah,
Out there.
they're doing a great job. You know, it's we had a long, you know, week against these guys. You know, they're blocking them all week during practice, and you know, they're definitely a physical front, and you know, so we kind of knew coming in this was going to be a physical front, and they stepped up to the challenge.
Brian, we're always aware that the running backs coming out of the college level, the passing game is different. How's Damian Harris adjusted in his brief time?
Yeah, he's done a good job. I mean, obviously he, you know, is still learning. You know, it's like I said, you know, at any position in this offense, it takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of study, and it takes a lot of, you know, putting the time in. And I think all those guys, you know, you can name all those rookies have done a good job of, you know, putting the time in and really, you know, asking good questions. I mean, he's got great guys to look, you know, and learn from ahead of him, and all those guys really. So, you know, they're all coming along. They're all putting the work in, and it's all about, you know, getting better, grinding through it, getting better one day at a time.
From your perspective, how did Isaiah Wynn look tonight?
Yeah, I think Isaiah did a good job. You know, obviously you got to go back and watch the film, but from when I was back there, I thought, you know, for him to get out there, you know, it's great to see him out there.
Skipper, good on both sides?
Yeah, well, you got, I mean,
Monte's throwing a lot in.
right, and that, you know, that's part of what training camp is all about, part of the preseason, and you know, you just go out there and do your best and see where it goes. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. Get your quarterback, Brian Hoyer. We're going to go to break. There you go. Don't go far. I'll throw the break. No, we're going to go to break. 11 work? Yeah, 11 is. Let's go. Let's see this. Yeah, him in just a second. Short week for the pass. He's short week. Right? It's good to know. Yeah, play their first home game of the preseason, first tonight. Carolina Panthers comes to Glenn. It's all access. Hold on. 7 o'clock.
We got Damian Harris.
Damian Harris joins us at the podium.
How you guys doing?
How you
Feel like
doing?
get real game action?
Yeah, you know, it felt good to be out there competing with the team. It was a lot of fun. Obviously, we were able to get a win and play together as a team, so it was a lot of fun.
It's the first time I've seen you carry the ball live. Seems like as the game goes on, you get stronger as the game goes on. I'm talking about looking for contact, hitting the guy, running through it. Is that fair to say?
I was going to say, was that a question?
Pretty much a statement.
I mean, I think our objective as a team is to always just continue to get better throughout the course of a game, and that's what we try to do.
You seem pretty involved in the passing game too. Can you walk us through sort of your involvement with catching the ball today?
Yeah, it was just part of the game plan. That's what happened.
You were extra anxious to get out there after not having gotten touches last week?
Not necessarily. You know, I just looked at it as my first opportunity to play with this team, so that's what I was excited about. Last week was in the past, so it wasn't anything that I was necessarily focusing on this week. So, like I said, just being able to go out there this week and play with these guys, and you know, it's my first opportunity to play with this team. Is really exciting.
The run that set up the first touchdown. Can you describe what transfer we saw to cut it back?
I mean, there was just a hole. You know, the offensive line did a great job. Receivers did a great job blocking the force, so it was a well-blocked play, and there's just a big hole, so all I had to do was run through it. You know, I didn't really have to do much, so, you know, a lot of credit to those guys. They're the ones that made the play happen, so, yeah, that's kind of how it went.
How close is that running back group, and how competitive are you guys in that room?
I mean, we're all really close.
All those guys have done everything they could to help me and Nick transition, which is a lot different than college. I wouldn't say that there's a lot of competitiveness. I would say that we all just try to be our best because we know that we all push each other. And so that's just kind of how we see it. There's not really any competition, no selfishness. It's just a brotherhood, and I'm thankful to be a part of it.
In addition to the involvement in the passing game tonight, going back to the OTs, there seemed to be an awareness for you in the passing game that sometimes you don't see from rookies. How much have you been able to take from James White, Rex Burkhead, who are so good in the passing game, so many shell development in that area as well in your time as a Patriot from that passing standpoint?
I've learned a lot, not just from those guys, but from everybody. From the coaches, players, vets. I just trying to learn as much as I can. Every day when I walk into the building, I try to be a sponge, try to get as much information as possible to help me become the best player that I can be for this team.
Last question?
There was one play that stood out to me where you sort of ran over the defensive tackle and got another 3 or so yards on the play. I was just wondering, in a situation like that, NFL D linemen are so much bigger. What was going through your mind when you saw the guy and then you got by him, basically, just knocking him over?
It was a good feeling. I thought it was a pretty good run, so I was kind of excited. Like I said, just being able to come out here for the first time, experience contact, play a real game of football, it was a lot of fun. So that was part of it. So it was a good time.
What held you up